Welcome back everyone, my name is Justin from WarFarmRepeat. We're back with some more Brawl Stars and we're going to be going over how to use NITA. I also did a Shelly guide right before this, so if you want to check that out, I'll link that in the description below. If you don't know how this works, I go over their basic attack, their super, I might talk about their star power, and I'll also give them a rating on every single game mode like Gem Grab, Bounty, Heist, and Brawl Ball, and also Showdown. And with that being said, let's get right on into it, starting with NITA's basic attack. NITA's basic attack is in a more thick rectangle shape compared to other brawlers that have a more thin one. It does a fairly good amount of damage, it has a decent reload time, and it's pretty good overall. There really isn't a specific way to use her basic attack, but it does a pretty solid amount of damage when brawlers are lined up. Also, despite the thickness of it, it's also really good for checking bushes. Not the most important thing in the world, but hey, there are scummy people who hide in bushes. Alright, now let's move on to her super attack. Oh my god. NITA's super attack really isn't a super attack at all, and I'm pretty sure you know what it is. Yeah, it's a bear. Oh, and you can throw it over walls, cause why not? If you think NITA's bear is very intimidating, well, guess what? You're correct. And on the screen, you'll be seeing a few clips of me using her super. Now, I know in the last video I said, oh my goodness, Shelly is so good with her super, but NITA's is really good too. It's just how great of a distraction that bear is and how it is just such a tank and it helps you get out of so many sticky situations. NITA's bear basically has a use in every single game mode, and I'll explain all of them coming up right now. Gem Grab rating. This took me 0.1 seconds to decide the rating for this one. It is just so easy to decide. I knew the answer for this one immediately. 9 out of 10, without a doubt. NITA's bear just absolutely destroys Gem Grab with the amazing control that it offers. The HP that the bear has causes a massive distraction on the enemy team, which allows you to collect gems and win the game really easily. Probably one of the best brawlers for Gem Grab in my opinion ever since day one of Brawl Stars. Bounty rating. This one took me a while to decide because NITA is not a long range brawler by any means whatsoever. In the end, I decided to give NITA a solid 7 out of 10. Initially, I wanted to put NITA at 6 out of 10, but I realized that NITA counters a lot of S tier bounty brawlers. NITA's bear is really good against brawlers like Piper and Brock because of their lack of close range combat. Because of their slow reload time that might actually force them to even use their super or go down. Heist rating. Even if NITA does not get any wall breaking or mobility from her super, she still gets a 7 out of 10. What's really cool about NITA's bear is that it can actually attack the safe and also act as a tank when you're rushing them. Also, when I mentioned that you could throw her super over walls, that's actually helpful in Heist, so then you don't have to go and walk over to their safe, you could just throw it over a wall. Showdown rating. Well, you've seen the same rating 2 times in a row. Well, you're about to see it 3 times in a row because here's another 7 out of 10. I don't know about you, but I just really hate teaming on Showdown. Since we all know that NITA's bear cannot be controlled by yourself, it will go for anything it sees in its path. So if you're using NITA and trying to team in Showdown, that probably won't work because her bear will just attack your teammate. Her bear is also helpful even when you're not teaming because you can get out of situations that you don't want to be in. There are other brawlers that are better in Showdown, so that is why NITA only gets a 7 out of 10. Brackets Leon. Brawl Ball rating. I don't know what it is with all these 7 out of 10s, but unfortunately, here's another one, 7 out of 10. Now, the reason why I chose 7 out of 10, and this one's a bit more interesting, I'll tell you that. If you don't know about the strategy where you put the ball behind your net and stall, yeah, that's a strategy. I honestly thought that my cousins and I created this strategy, but apparently other people knew about it. To pull off this strategy, all you gotta do is score 1 goal, and then once that's done, take the ball, put it behind your net, and just defend it forever. NITA does a great job pulling off this strategy because her bear acts as a bodyguard for the ball. Other than that, there's really nothing special about NITA when it comes to Brawl Ball. But since we've made it to this point in the video, I should probably talk about her star power. When NITA hits a brawler, the bear gains 300 health, but when the bear hits a brawler, NITA gains 300 health. I personally do not have NITA star power, but I'm assuming it's going to be very, very helpful in Gem Grab and Brawl Ball. Now that we have gotten all of that stuff out of the way, let's move on to one game, and I'm going to talk about everything that I'm doing. So, let's do it. Alright, here we go. We're going to approach the middle here, grab 2 gems, and their Poco is going to put down some pressure. I'm going to put down pressure on the Shelly. While she goes and attacks the Poco, I'm going to take another gem, or actually not going to take the gem because of that barley, but there we go, we're going to take it right there. And we're going to try and get our bear out, because every time you hit the brawler, they're going to gain, I guess, some points to spawn the super. Alright, so we're going to wrap around here, try to hit that barley, and there we go. We got our super. We're going to use it right now so that we can force the enemy team to get on out of here and we can grab more gems. We're going to try and take out this Shelly here, but unfortunately we go down. Luckily, our teammates were able to retrieve the gems. Now at this point on in the game, we're just going to try to take the middle and make sure that the enemy team cannot get over here, because of course the point is to get 10 gems, and keeping them away from the center is going to make sure that we have control over the gems. So now the countdown has started. We're going to throw down our bear to make sure that the enemy team cannot get to us. We're going to take down that Poco real quick, or just damage him up. There we go. Few seconds left. There's really not much they can do. That barley was distracted on the bear, so we just take him out, and there we go. We won the game. Anyways guys, that's going to wrap it up for this week's video. Before I head off, I do want to talk about our club in Brawl Stars. We are recruiting people at this point now over 400 trophies, so all these people who are under 400 here will be kicked very soon, or probably at the end of the season. So if you want, you can come and check us out, and also our Discord server in the description. But anyways guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.